Folks, welcome to Orlando, Florida, one of the world's vacation capitals is fired up. And here on the campus of UCF, this crowd is ready to go to work in support of the Knights. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. The Knights will kick this deep to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense will get the first swing today. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, it's just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him. There aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for him.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They call the draw play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds with a solid return that time. So the UCF Knights offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And with such a dangerous wide receiver on the field here, puts a lot of stress from the secondary. This strong safety, Kirk, maybe not necessarily built as a great coverage guy. He's going to have to be big today.
Yeah, he really is, Chris. He's known for his physicality. This safety's going to have to do a good job of cleaning up tackles, but also being an extra guy to play keep away. He's good at doing both, but this receiver has great ball skills and the ability to break away with speed. Going to be a unique matchup to follow.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones.
Oh, you such a butt. Oh, you such a butt. You scared me.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a cut.
He's swarmed by the defense. Second down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, UCF.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
He's looking to scramble. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the tailback's got it again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Offense operating from the pistol. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. The Knights will try to keep this drive moving. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And it's UCF in the lead, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Caught quickly. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Catch made on the left side. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And now the defense able to bring him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
He's swarmed by the defense.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it.
Down he goes, a sack.
Chris, third down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside his 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing fourth down. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Slides to avoid the big hit. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And they hand it off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Now we run a draw play. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are. Anymore with Alabama, you just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Catch made on the sideline, but they get nothing out of it. And he goes down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yardage on that pass play. Looking to throw again. Got him. He's sacked.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
No problem. Knocks it right through.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end. They'll take a deep shot here. Catch made wide open way downfield. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown. Nice.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down to start with the next drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass is caught. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. Pause and play here as the offense takes a timeout. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move, looking deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it in. Touchdown, tied.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looking to scramble. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready.
And looking for a big play here. It's caught down the right side for a huge gain. 4th set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. The Knights come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And they've got the returner corralled. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Orlando.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Already a two-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about it over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
The Knights bring their punt team onto the field. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. This will be down just outside the opponent's 45. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Making people miss. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
The attempt is no good. He missed it. Still losing by 14 after the miss. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They got him down out near the 40. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's got some room and some blockers here. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. On the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down, sets up the next drive. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Nice.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Offense makes their way on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? The back's got it on the pitch. Runs through the defender. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And as we take a break to flip ends in the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30. The Knights will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Ball carrier tackled there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Oh, just a backbreaker for this defense. That's 2 separate times. On this drive alone, they've had a chance to maybe get off the field. They'd have these 3rd downs, only to give up 1st downs. Now, as a defensive coordinator, man, you got to dial up any kind of pressure at all to shoot a gap and try to bust that ball away from these backs.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Touchdown, UCF. This offense cannot be stopped. And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a highlight reel diving. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looking to scramble now. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. First down here for this offense.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Trying to extend the play. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Coming up, second down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. And he'll be brought down. Down big. Obviously go for it here on fourth and goal.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. With his home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's escaping the pocket now. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll give it to the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the ball is away from his own end zone. This one will be fair caught. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he's going to launch it deep again. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. Well, this head coach told us we've prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if he didn't go out and play well, and he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won